I get like this, so longing for somebody and I can't resist, no.
Oh yeah, so the next thing we're going to talk about is, right,
motivation.
new boy.
New babe
Didn't say
motivation.
it's hardcore.
I had to say that. Yeah, new bae motivation. So like, is it me or like, even when you're only like texting a guy or just trying to get to know a guy, you're just starting to do things for no goddamn reason. Like,
You feel like a new person. Like this is like the new. This is Sarah like 5.0, like, or whatever it is. It's like I am reborn now. Like I need to rebuild myself.
You have
for
to
this.
show off.
It's not even just even for
them.
them. It's like you just a new. You're just like it's a fresh, like not
Do you know
fresh
what I mean?
start or
Like,
something like that. I don't
You've been
know.
waking up like at home by yourself, but you're like, you know what? Today I'm going to do my edges. I'm going to do my edges. No reason. No one's going to see me, but you know, I'm going to do my edges. Even I have to say, even like, do you know when like, what is the thing though? Because people always say, well, after you break up that with someone, you always go to the gym and you start doing all this mad thing. So it has to be done like, for me, every time. I think not every time necessarily, but like I've gone through phases of just being like, okay, no. I feel like a Pokemon. I was like, no, I'm gonna just re-up again. I need to change my hair, get my nails done, get my lashes done. Like it has to be done. Like even like, okay, Sarah. So Sarah, you'd like dyed your hair pink.
Yeah.
So was that just like?
That was out of like the whole post-breakup crisis mode. I was like, I'm gonna do something edgy, and I literally like didn't even dye pink. I was like peach. I was like, oh my god, my hair's pink now. I'm like Avril Lavigne, like channel that like punk energy from like whenever I was like 14.
I was
like,
just
I
like,
wanna-
whoa,
Yeah.
Sarah dyed her hair pink. I was
wow,
like,
that's the most badass thing I've ever done. Like you must have been like, she's not okay. She's going through. She's been through the mill.
It suited you, but I was like,
Yeah, why? Like there was definitely
So sad.
a crisis going on in the background. But
What about you?
That's so
What did you do? What have you done?
Oh, what have I done?
Yeah.
Cook loads of food. My thing is food. Like,
Oh.
showing off food.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I do.
Just goes out every weekend.
It's important.
Hey.
Yeah, it's
You mean your
important.
day? No,
Yeah.
did you not do anything to like your
Like
appearance?
I always wanted to look nice. Like I'd sleep with my makeup on. Like
Oh
say
my
the same. I'd like sleep with your makeup. I'm going too far here. I'm going too far.
24/7.
Okay, I went too far there. Let's just edit that bit out.
No, we're
I was
not. No, we're
thinking too
not.
much there.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
God, too much information.
She's like sleeping like a fucking mummy.
Can I just say,
She has her
Cynthia?
lashes done and her makeup.
Cynthia. Speaking of lash and makeup, them edges, they're giving me life.
Oh,
Can we just have a moment for the edges, though? Let me see.
oh, the hair.
Wow.
guys, stop. I'm
gorgeous.
Try today. Wash. No. Sorry. That just
Food.
cracks me up.
You know, but you feel like you have to make more of an effort. Now it's just me as, like, I'm with my fella 3.5 years, and it's like, I have my bonnet on most of the time. I look like a mushroom,
Yeah.
and that's it, you know?
So yeah, so fair enough. Like you,
The start, you're always wearing makeup. I'm like, you know, and then it's like,
Yeah.
it's, you're getting a mushroom today because I'm not going anywhere. So,
yeah.
you know.
I don't think I went as far as sleeping with my makeup on, but I mean, like that's not good for my pores. That's not good for my T-zone.
No, stop.
but
No, for me, you know what? Yeah.
I never do
I
that.
don't, I
couldn't.
can't even hate. Do you know what for me is because like obviously I wear glasses, so like I have contacts on, but like man, my eyes are burning. They're fucking burning. It's 3 a.m. I can't even see. I'm like, I can't. I'm literally
Don't
rubbing
take
my
them
eyes
out.
together.
Come on.
Literally. I'm like, just put your glasses on, Cynthia. Just put them on. I know
Oh
it's a
my
weakness,
God.
but just put
He's
them
like,
on.
is she all right?
Literally, I'll be there at the after session. I'm literally, my eyes are like closed. Can't even see anything.
It's like not there anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not putting these fucking glasses on. That's all I know. In the middle, and I just like having to like take them off. So like, I know what you mean with the whole makeup thing. It's not even about.
There you go.
Like, I'd be wearing my contacts on for absolute hours. Like it'd be literally like gone past the time I should be taking them off. But I'm like, no, not today. Not today, y'all. They're not gonna see me with glasses today. No, but honestly, no, but Sarah, come on. So apart from your hair, did you do anything else? Like for me, it would be a gym thing. I feel like after every breakup or every time I end anything, I just go to the gym. Go to the gym or just like get my nails done, get my lashes done. Or something, I don't know. I just
think
have
for
to
me, it
do
was just,
something,
like,
like go
social-
shopping.
Like just like socializing way more, because I feel like, I don't know, like certain relationships, like you just like your social life like sometimes can like cut by like 50%, like, you know, like because you're just like you're spending half the time with like, I don't know, like your new other half, whatever, especially
Yeah,
during like
yeah.
the first few months, like, you know, it's like it's different for everybody, but I just feel like
So yeah, no, I was saying earlier on that like I feel like through lockdown and through quarantine and like I'm through loneliness, through bad times. No, I'm joking. But I feel like we've all had like those social media friends that like you might have not met in person ever before or whatever, but like, you know, they like what you post, you like what they post, they might give you good vibes. Like it's like an online kind
support
of connection.
system.
Yeah. I feel like I have I've made like so many kind of like connections and friends over the quarantine and stuff like that, over like, do you know, like whatever I post, just agree with it, or like, and I went through a lot of phases during lockdown. Like I went through like I don't know, a phase of like, obviously I went through like, let's say like spiritual phase, or don't know, sharing loads of like Black history, or, you know, things that I was learning I would just share. So like loads, like through all them phases that I was like growing and learning, people that like I would have never spoke to before would relate to me on one of my posts and stuff. But then after, like, you guys have a common ground of understanding each other to an extent, obviously, because you don't know them. But like you keep that friendship going. Like you almost be like, if you put a picture up, you almost be like,
You know, they're gonna
like,
what they're doing.
yeah, you expect the same kind of number of people to be like, when they see it, like they're gonna be there. Like,
Can't be
you
the only
know,
one. Did you make it? Like like, come on, you definitely have one of those people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, no, definitely. I know those people that I know will just support me regardless. I think it's like as well being in like music, like just like finding new artists and stuff, and like just like following them, supporting them, like even like DMing them about like if they post something, I'm like, oh my god, that's so good, and then like they'll do it to you, and then it's like back and forth, like, you know, you have that mutual support, even if you've never seen them live or you've never seen them in person.
It's just like,
It works, yeah, but it is really cute. And even
nice,
now,
yeah.
like when there's still gigs on, you still have built that little bit of support with someone. It's really nice, and then they'll still like text you about stuff, and be like, that sounds deadly, or like that looks great, or like, you know, good luck
And
with something.
I actually
like,
notice when they
yeah.
don't text me back. Like I know, not that they don't text me back. Sorry, I notice when like I put the picture up or I mention something, and like, you know, like my little Insta friends, when they don't say anything about it, I'm like, you know, like that connection is there. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's not obviously like a situation where I'm going to be angry about.
No,
but it's just the things when
it's an
like,
expectation that you kind of have, and you're like, oh,
and it's funny because
you didn't
it's
pull
from
through.
someone that
Yeah.
you've never met before. Like
Yeah.
it's from someone that you've
Yeah.
never like actually like
Yeah.
chilled with or anything before.
because it goes to show how like everyone is so willing to have like connections with people.
Yeah.
It even meant like reaching out, not even reaching out to strangers. You're not really reaching out if you're DMing someone, but you know, you're kind of
But-
like you're kind of connecting with like people you don't really know, people that you're kind of
Yeah.
interested in finding out more about and stuff, but you don't have the means because of COVID. I feel like there was a lot of that as well. So now
Yeah.
everyone has like a new
Yeah, but
appreciation for each
with
other.
all this going on, what do you think about them? What's that? Facebook is now changing to Meta. Meta.
I didn't even notice the difference.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
for
yeah.
the opening
But
thing, it just
That's
says
what I'm
like,
saying to you, like whether you're like, okay, so we're talking about now online friends, innit? So I've never met a couple of people that I have on Instagram, and I would consider them my friends because, like, you know, I would talk to them and they would talk to me. So that's like, whether you like it or not, I might have not met them in person, but I would consider them my friends for that reason.
yeah,
So like now with the whole meta thing, right? They're trying to introduce what's that? Like intelligent technology or whatever. I forgot the name for it. But anyways, they're trying to introduce all that stuff. So basically, yeah, a virtual reality world where like basically like you have your avatar or you have your like person on Facebook or whatever, and I will call you and I'll put my headset on, I'll put my gloves on that they have, and we would meet up online through Facebook, but now Meta. So I'm like, it's funny because
I'd rather meet up for a coffee, like.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That'll be very funny when everything's in lockdown. How are you going to meet up for coffee?
Just go.
No,
to the
you got
park,
arrested. If that's a
bring a
fine.
flask. To
That's
the
a
park.
5K fine in Ireland. No, we all forget. We were told we would get fined if we go 2K past our
Yeah.
houses. We all forget the pain.
They
so
better not
quick.
bring that in again.
We forget the pain so quick. We got told
yeah.
if you jog
I think that's why I'm scared though.
You're gonna get arrested. So
Anytime
please.
I hear restrictions, I'm like, oh my god.
But that's what
Can
I'm saying to
can
you,
I
like-
go places
Yeah.
like where can I go?
But that's what I'm saying to you with technology. Like I feel like all our Insta friends that we have made connections with, I guess we will get to meet them in like a virtual reality
That's too
world.
stressful.
Wow.
Imagine like all the
Eventually,
people
like that's what they're trying to do. Like
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
like, that's, and I keep seeing like, do you know when you follow a few things about certain things, like your algorithm starts showing you
Yeah.
more the more. So like obviously I went on the like, you know, I was gonna say hole of the rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole.
Ooh. Tell us more.
What's going on?
No. I went down the rabbit hole, and yeah, I was trying to research all this stuff, and it just kept popping up on like my Twitter, my Instagram, everything. So that's what I figured out, that like there's technology out there that will make you believe that like you are feeling and touching like real things, even though it's all virtual. So like our Instagram friends, like we'll meet them just virtual, like through like online, eventually, because that's what the whole new thing with the whole like change your Facebook to Meta is like.
That's
Yeah.
mad. That's mad. I've seen so many like things on TikTok about like what your eyes see is only like 70% of what you is actually in the world, like in the air and stuff like that.
Wait,
And like that just makes, yeah, it's like just like the average human eye, whether it's like really good sight or not, like the things you can make out in shapes and stuff, what you can see is only like 70% of reality.
Yeah, it's not mad.
It's like there's so many other things going
you're
on in the
saying
air.
that my fella looks a bit different to what I'm seeing.
I mean,
It's not, I think it's like
I'm
this other
joking, I'm
things
joking.
around what you see, like is
Yeah.
that you
It
can't
could-
see
maybe-
it to
it
the
could
human
also be
eye, but it's actually
perspective.
Are
there.
you talking about
Yeah.
like
Mm.
I don't know, like what you mean? Like, do you mean like waves, like, or kind of like what are you talking about?
yeah,
Like
waves and everything
particles,
and everything.
like,
Like,
things in the air that we can't see because
I definitely
I
can't
don't
see
know
shit. Like
why,
I'm
but-
on my phone half the time walking down the street. Like, let's be honest, even if we can only see 70 or 80% of what we can see, that's when we're focused. We're not focused
True.
half the time.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
focused.
yeah.
I'm walking down the street. I'm not focused. I'm actually
Yeah.
not. I'm looking on my phone 24/7. Like, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
that's me. Like, I'm not
Do you
gonna
ever
lie.
get
Yeah.
times
I'm
when
addicted
you
to
do?
my
Do
phone.
you ever get times when you do, or say if you're going for a walk or going on a hike or in nature?
I'm
like,
watching TikToks. I'm
no,
sorry.
but you ever get when you go away and you actually look at everything? You're like, I actually never saw that before. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Yeah.
And then you just start to like appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just love being in moments like that. I think over.
Well, you
COVID,
said
like,
appreciate it so nicely.
Thanks.
You just said appreciate it.
My mom.
I would have messed up. I would have messed up.
up.
I'm like appreciate it. I was like, whoa. No, but we prefer, like, we are addicted to our phones and things like that. So like, if we only see 70 or 80% of what we see, like, just because naturally, like, I'm
Yeah.
on my phone.
That's why I was
Never see
thinking
shit.
like maybe that plan with Meta is like a link to like real life. Like
Yeah,
really
well-
what like we only like we see like 70%. No, I don't know if it's 70%, that's not a statistic, but it's like
And also,
There
we're-
are- so there-
they're
there's a
loving,
percentage of
they're
things we
loving locking
cannot
us
see.
down for some reason.
Yeah.
Locking us down. Locking us down.
Emphasis on the locking us
It's
down.
locking us down. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it's kind of mad because like this how like virtuality,
Virtual reality.
virtual reality is getting so much more advanced, but we're getting more locked down. Do you get me? Does that make sense?
yeah. Well, I mean, I think I'm getting what you're trying to say. Like, you're saying like humans are being locked down, but like the
Technology is still
The
going
next-
mad
yeah.
fast, but we're
Like-
getting locked down.
Well,
know what I mean?
Cynthia, wait till I tell you something now. We're getting locked down. Like,
Getting
everyone's
locked down.
annoyed. Who's making these? Everyone's pissed off.
yeah.
Who's happy about this?
No.
Yeah.
Why is someone saying, yeah, we'll do this? What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah,
There's a lot
just
of
wanna know
masking going
who's-
on, I think, in my opinion. Like
Thank you.
a lot of masking for like just like trying to figure out like where they went wrong rather than like just trying to like blame
Yeah.
the public on being victimized for the situation where it's like
I feel like there's a lot of people that who could have taken responsibility for things gone wrong, and it's like, no, because you guys. At the end of the day, we have to realize, like, yeah, we're all individuals, and more than anything else, we're all actually are sheep. Like, that is what it is. So we've just been following the rules, doing whatever. So like, it comes to a time where we have finally realized the rules and whatever don't actually make as much sense as they should have.
Yeah.
So it is getting frustrating, isn't it?
It's
Because like
scary
we're
when it doesn't make
listening.
sense.
We're listening at the same time. It's like going back for us and then going back to being locked down, things like that. Like, it's annoying because like it's I feel like a lot of parts in the healthcare system are not being looked after in the lockdown. What it should be, like we're getting locked down because people are passing away. But what if like mental health? What about
that's
all
They
these
literally how I
things?
feel.
prioritize people with like terminal like illnesses and stuff, like being like all their points being postponed and stuff like that. And it's like,
you know?
obviously it's such an ethical thing. It's like what's worse than
Yeah,
what, but like
exactly.
there's I just think it's like the answer is to like put more into the healthcare system, like give them support.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand why the HSE don't get the half the support that they need, like in like a literal global pandemic. Like it's been so detrimental to like businesses and everything, so why wouldn't it would be in their interest to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but at the same time the public are being victimized for like, oh, we have to close the
Everything,
clubs 2 hours
yeah.
early because like you know it's spreading too fast in clubs, but like you told us we can go to clubs and then you told us we can
Yeah,
we can only go
exactly.
The thing
you should
about
only
them
go 3
opening
days a
earlier,
week and stuff like that.
People are getting drunk earlier, so 5-6 p.m. people are getting drunk. There could be families doing their
Yeah.
Christmas shop.
Yeah.
It's not good for anyone.
No,
The times that were there worked, and now it's changing. So it's just
everyone
it
would
is difficult
spill
to adjust.
out into town at the same time,
I
Yeah.
don't blame
and that
people.
would
If I was
cause
going
more
out, I'd be
COVID
drinking at
infections
6
because
as well.
people are like
yeah.
hugging each other, like I don't know, people are fighting,
Exactly,
like
like-
people are like there's contact going on at those hours, like
No.
More
Do you
people
know
on the
what?
street.
Actually, funny enough, I remember I made a TikTok, and the TikTok said in it, so it was this song, and it was like, if you really think that I hate you, I do. Is that song, right?
Yeah.
And I put on a to the person that puts their bag on the next seat, or on the seat next to them, right?
Yeah.
And like, to be fair, yeah, like I understand it's uncomfortable for everybody to like get back to full capacity and being on the bus, COVID, this and that. But the comments I was getting, yeah, was so funny. People are like, yeah, well, I have really bad anxiety. And I was like, okay. Someone was like, yeah, well, I'd move my bag if you asked me. And I'm just like, do you know what the funny thing is? You're actually just choosing when you want to be rude about, and then when you want to take COVID seriously, because you're going out here queuing up in this nightclubs or this and that, sitting there, going out for bars with people around you. But like, when the bus is full capacity, there's enough. And like, do you know what? I actually didn't post that for myself because I actually stand on the bus most of the time because I never have to go too far. I posted that because I actually seen a few people like stand on the bus, be uncomfortable when they could just sit beside someone. And like that person just hasn't moved their bag or is actually sitting on the like outside of the bus. So I'm like, it's
So people are like choosing when to be rude.
do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like you. So you wouldn't you don't.
The
want
rules don't
someone-
make sense.
But you'll be in a sweaty nightclub, but you won't like take
and
your
it's all
bag up
young
for somebody to
people
sit down.
commenting
Yeah.
on it. So I'm like, I don't doubt that you haven't
Yeah.
been out. And I'd be clicking on those people's profiles and like they would have had a TikTok of them out in a nightclub. And I'm like, that's the funny. You wouldn't let maybe like a lady that's been working all day sit beside you, but you're here fucking at the same place, drink from the same drink, or you know, doing the exact same things that would not be found in the regulations. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, I just want to be taken aback to like the school days. They were
Yeah.
the best days.
Yeah.
Ash, what
Literally.
secondary school did you go to?
I'm not saying.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough. What would you say? Like, so sorry. We went to basically a posh. Would we consider it posh?
Kind
yeah.
of.
I would
Well,
consider it posh just because when we went through our like rebel times, we didn't do anything that rebellious, and it was always made like a big deal.
yeah.
Do you get me? That's when I
Yeah.
would consider like for my sister's school, like
There was very little kind of trouble overall. So if you did like the
mid-
little,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what I
They
mean?
do the
That's the
bottom of
only
the barrel,
reason.
like cheeky, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, scandal!" Like it was such a big scandal. Yeah.
What about your school? Like, would you have went to the school where like, you know, if you kind of went a little bit out the line or whatever,
Well,
they'd be strict, or
first
they
of
kind of
all,
like,
in my school, there is like nuns walking around.
oh, we only had like one, two,
Yeah.
two.
There was
Two, though.
loads.
Yeah, two
Two?
regulars.
No, but there was no, but the nuns were sound. Like one was not nice, but one was sound, and I had a handshake with her.
Oh, lovely.
And people got annoyed. Some teachers got annoyed because I had a proper handshake with her.
I'd be
What was her
annoyed.
name
I'd be
again?
so
Sister-
jealous.
Oh, I forget her name, but we had a handshake,
Yeah,
and that
yeah, yeah.
annoyed the teachers. It's like,
What?
I'm
Why?
sorry for being sociable. Like, what the hell?
They didn't like you being sound. Like,
yeah, the nuns are sometimes nicer than the teachers. to
I'm
be honest.
telling you.
Oh.
And what was
Yeah,
our
they were
nuns
sound.
like? They didn't really say much. They just came in,
No.
like left. They just like
Yeah.
paroled the school.
I
We
don't
didn't
really
see
know
you.
what their purpose was. They probably had more of a purpose than I thought, but like it's
But
just chaperone.
coordinating the choir. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know.
They didn't
Oh,
even
remember
coordinate the
choir
choir.
They did a
still? Did
meditation
you
with
do
us
choir?
as well.
meditation.
See, no, none.
I need more meditation than like 20 minutes a day. I need like full hour meditation every day, or else I cannot
love
function.
I used
love
to
the
literally
meditation.
love
I'd
secondary
be so
school.
sleepy when I have the candles on and they're talking, but like, oh Jesus.
I didn't do Irish. Remember, I didn't do Irish, and we got to go. We got to go. Me and this other girl got to go to the prayer room straight away, have a nap.
Was that your like that was
your
your class?
face.
Yeah,
I'm having that.
Oh.
have a nap. Yeah, literally, like in the like we used when I didn't go to Irish class, I'll just go to the prayer room
Oh,
and then I'll just put the pillows out.
that was kind of chill. to
Good
be fair.
night.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
night.
When I have my own house, I want a room like the prayer room with the same vibes.
Oh my god!
I'd be going there for naps all the time. Imagine.
Oh.
How do they
It
get
was the
that
best.
ambience in the room though? How do
Like,
they
why
get
do
so
they get that
relaxed?
vibe? Why?
I
is
need
that?
them to bless a
Yeah.
room in my house
Yeah.
and just like
What?
have
Like,
this as
I
the,
would literally enter the prayer room for no reason.
and you're
it's
ready.
It's literally like it could be like the worst day ever, and I just go to the prayer room and I'm like,
Just knowing it's the prayer room is enough, like for it to feel like.
I
Yeah.
need to dump my bag in the corner. It's away from me.
Let me relax
Turn the
now.
candle
Yeah.
on to make sure the teachers are not watching. Turn the candle on. We were sad. Someone was knocking in. Hey, oh, and then like, do you know what? A few teachers have like knocked in, and they look at me and I look at them. They look at me like, why? Are you sleeping in the prayer room? I'm looking at them like, I'm like, why are you interrupting my sleep though? Why? And then
We still got 15 minutes.
the class be walking in and they'd be like they're wiping the absolute drill out of my mouth. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, here's a new class coming in. But that's what me and she would look at each other like, she's like, did you actually just sleep the last hour here? And I'm like, you better not tell anybody. Okay, you better not tell anybody. You better
No
not
wonder you
tell
were so
anybody.
full of beans in school, like, because you had that
That's
little
our
nap in
nap.
the middle of the day.
That was our secret.
Oh.
Luxury.
What was your school like? Do you have any funny stories to say about your school? Anything mad? Our school was mad.
So mad. Someone always said that someone died at the top of our school. So there was like, do you ever get them like myths about the school or
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
So there was like, or we had like
Oh, them
really old
scary
part of the
stories. Remember,
building,
like,
right?
the teachers
Yeah.
sleep downstairs.
No, but schools though, the oldest part of the school, people always just like make up lies about it. It was so
Yeah.
creepy, right? So you walk up the stairs and then you don't go to the top floor because
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
killed themselves there. And I was like, really, one time we tried to run up and we all ran away. We were like, nah, I'm not going up there. But it's just mad. The stories and skills.
Yeah.
Every skill was haunted though. Everyone was
Yeah.
like, this skill's haunted.
We had what did we have? We had a few mad stories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember shitting myself when when we did that Annie show, wasn't it?
Yes.
And we
Don't act like you don't remember.
You did the Annie
claim to
show.
fame. Tell everyone.
I had 3 roles.
Wait,
You
what?
did.
I did.
You had
I
3
was.
roles.
I was. Which one? I was.
This girl showing
I
off
was
shit.
the security guard.
Yes.
I was the maid dancing across the room with the wheelchair going around in a circle. And then I think, and I was one of the homeless people in the background.
You're
Girl,
so
that was a busy
versatile.
day. That was a really busy day. Like that takes a lot of preparation. You're
How
probably
did
the
you,
night
tell
before.
us
You're
again,
probably
how
like,
did you get into character for each role?
that's the thing. That's
How many months did you take?
this is a
Honestly,
big commitment.
Do you know what it was? Yeah, we were doing. Do you know what actually? Do you know what made me feel empowered enough to take that
Speech going on.
to take those roles?
You had a
It was
dream.
when I wanted to go for one of the main characters. What was it? That one, little girl.
Oh, yeah.
I was.
What's her name?
What's her name?
Mrs. Hannigan?
Yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Hannigan.
yeah.
main character.
I wanted to go for Miss Hannigan, and I
Yes.
remember we were actually
You got it,
sitting.
didn't you?
We were actually sitting in Sarah's back garden with the girls.
No, Cynthia,
This
it
is
was me, just me and you.
no, and I think Ellen was there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Yeah.
Next day, and they were like, Cindy, come on, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this. And I was like, all right, girls, like I'm gonna get the
Yeah.
character. And I was like, little girls, little girls.
No, but you weren't even like
No.
trying to be bad. I was like, you're genuine.
I was trying my best. I was trying my best.
That was one of the best
And
memories.
Did you get the part though?
No, I didn't get the part.
Ah,
So then I had to step it up and be a security guy, a maid, and a homeless person all in the one show. So I feel like I actually won.
you did.
Yeah.
You got
Overall.
3 roles.
So
300% better.
but that was actually one of my favorite times. I'm not gonna lie. Was that Fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
that was
Fourth year is always weird, isn't it? Just random stuff.
Oh, I love fourth year, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did fourth year because I like needed to like
Yeah.
do nothing for a year. I feel like it's like stressful when I hear someone that's like, I skipped fourth year. I'm like, I know not every school like offers it and stuff, but I'm like,
yeah. I'm so
I don't
happy
know
on
why.
it. Like I think a few people like skipped it, but I was just like, that was great. I remember we used to have the raves. We used to have raves, and I
Were the nuns
my
there?
God.
The nuns were the DJs.
remember. No, and this was guys would have random raves for no reason.
Yeah.
Why did we even have those raves? For no reason, like
Yeah.
literally. Like,
And then-
we'd have random rave downstairs in the hall. Everyone goes
Yeah.
up. There'll be the girls will be knocking in. The 6th year,
Yeah.
the 6th year's trying to promote something like charity day or something. They'll be like knocking on, like, oh hey guys, can your class just come downstairs for the last half an hour? And I remember
They're dancing like.
they'd be like, hey
So
guys,
random.
can you guys just come down? Can your class just come downstairs for half an hour? We're just doing this thing for charity, and the teachers would be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Grant, go on. So then, literally, the teachers would be delighted because they'll get half an hour off basically early. They'd be like, oh, something's on. Yeah, girls, go on, have fun, get out this class. We'd be like, right. We'd be even organising, are you going to go after lunch? Are you going to go to the shop and all after this?
Yeah.
So we'd even leave the rave a bit early so we can get out for lunch and all. And I remember I had a video now, and like the funny thing is like, like our uniform was literally kilts. So we were raving on the stage.
Yeah, we were used to it.
Giving
Yeah,
those
we were
for long
used-
kilts. Like, oh my God. Like everyone came back. So people say to me, oh, you went to an all-girls school. That was not,
Yeah.
like that was just too lit. My
Yeah.
school, like our school was too
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Yeah, it was fun.
I'd rather that than a mixed school.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
sometimes I wish I went to a mixed school just because
Yeah,
like
like, I
my
wish-
friends that did. They're like, oh, this happened. I know him from school. I'm like, I wish
Yeah,
I,
but
like,
I don't feel like I just don't feel like
Yeah.
I missed out
No.
by
I don't get
going to
yeah.
an all-girls school because that
Yeah.
particular year that we had,
Yeah.
it was
yeah.
unreal. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
made friends. We had friends outside as well, so it's not like we
Yeah.
were stuck to only be like with the girls'
Yeah.
school. Trying
Yeah.
like, but no, I loved it. It's great.
No.
What can I say? Look at us.
We actually found each other. Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to our first show, Get to Know Me, Real Talk Ireland. I'm Ash,
I'm Cynthia.
I'm Sarah.
and it was Daddy talking to you.
Yeah, it was anyway.
Burnt the ears
Sorry.
off
See you
everyone.
Next time.
Don't be serious.
Next time.
Bye.